Gold doesn't really go with silver, huh? Wasn't the best jewelry choice for this video, Cassandra. Any hooser. Itchy. Itchy wig. I feel like I have like a whole new persona. What should my code name be? We're gonna be safe. A party. Hi guys, what's up? Shoot. Let's try that again. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie and this is Catching Up with Cass. You guys are probably wondering why I have this blue wig on and kind of a dramatic eye when we are in the middle of a pandemic and we're probably not going out somewhere that requires at least this look. I do have my sister's bachelorette party this weekend. We are all just going to stay at the house in Palm Springs. My sister has unfortunately had to cancel her wedding 2 times now, so she deserves to be celebrated and have a little bit of fun, but also make sure we're staying safe and inside a house. On Friday night, we have a wig and sparkle night planned, so I kind of have my tentative outfit on. This is my blue wig that I bought, and I have this silvery cardigan. Let me try and has a tie, but I'm caught. Kind of has a fringy bottom, which is fun. I just wanted to do a fun makeup look to match my fun outfit for the night we were planning on wearing this for. So I decided that I really wanted to do a silvery, glittery, smoky eye to match the dramatic effect of my blue hair and my sparkles. So that is what I did do. This is the final look, so if this is something you guys are interested in watching, make sure you guys keep on watching. As you guys can see, I did my face off camera, also my eyebrows off camera. I really wanted this video to only be really focusing on the eyes because really the face, I didn't do anything special other than add a little bit of extra highlight on my cheeks than I normally do because we're trying to be extra here. So like I told you guys before, I want it to be kind of a silvery, smoky eye, really focusing on the glitter on the lid. We are mainly going to be using the Tati palette today. If you guys have not seen this palette yet before, it has shade names along the bottom and then finishes along the side. So for my inner corner and my brow bone highlight, I am going to go in with Aura in the metallic finish. It matches my highlight the most and I tend to like to match those two, so that's what we are going to do now. So like I was saying, I am going to Palm Springs for my sister's bachelorette. I know that this is kind of a weird time for us to be scheduling a bachelorette. Realistically, we were supposed to go to Nashville in April, but a lot of things happened with COVID and we weren't able to go. There was no way everyone was feeling comfortable hanging out, especially going out to bars and stuff like that, etc. So we held off on that. She canceled her wedding the first time, but fortunately, if you guys have watched that video on my channel, they were able to get married in front of friends and family in my parents' backyard, so that was a super special day. They are legally married, but they have yet to have their actual wedding reception in front of our extended family and friends. And of course, every single bride, well, for the most part, every bride wants that special day. I feel like girls think about that their entire life, so it's super unfortunate that that's been pushed back so many times for them. Little segue, we are going into the shade Soothe. And the Tati palette is just kind of a muted brown. I will probably pop the shades up on the screen somewhere so you guys are able to see the exact shade that I'm using without me having to hold up the palette every single time. I just find tiny things annoying, or maybe I'm just lazy. I don't really know. I'm sweating in this glittery outfit. What I want to do now is take a slightly more angled brush to tap into the matte Ritual to kind of pack that right here in my crease just so we have a little bit more definition before we put the glitter on. Like I was saying before, I know that it's kind of a weird time for us to be heading to a bachelorette, which is kind of essentially a party, but it is not the bachelorette we had planned by any means. We have all been safe prior to this, and we intend on oops, and we intend on being safe after the fact. Next, we are taking the Smashbox AC8 Shadow Blending Brush. What we're gonna tap into now is Memory, which is the black column, but in the sequin section, so it has a little bit of sparkle in it. We're just gonna tap that right here in the outer corner, just as kind of a guide before we go in with the silver and the sparkles. We do want this to be a dramatic smoky eye, so this may look a little crazy right now, but it'll blend out and come together eventually. So as you guys can see, we do have our transition shade, we have our crease shade, and now we have deepened up the outer corners a little bit before we go in to a more silvery shade for the lid. So as a base, I am going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette actually and tap into the shade, oh, I don't even know the shade, she didn't have it on her palette name. Obsessed. It is, I'll show it to you guys. My palette's dirty, sorry. It is this kind of champagne-y, silvery color. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but I really don't have too many straight up silver shades in my collection, and I really don't have too many blue shades either to kind of match the hair that I'm going to be wearing with my outfit. We are going to go in with the M421, just a packing brush from Morphe, and tap into that shade Obsessed, and we're just going to pack that all over the lid. Again, this shade is just going to be kind of a base for the glitter color that there is in Tati's palette. I tend to go a little bit above my crease with the shimmer color just so it actually can show up when my eyes are completely open. We're going to go back in with Memory in the sequin finish, which is what we previously put on in the outer corner. I'm going to just kind of tap it in between this Obsessed shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and this, just to blend it in a little bit more. You don't want to be too heavy-handed here, because the more you dip into this black shade and put it over the blending line, put it in between these two shades, the more it'll just start looking more black on it your way in towards the inner part of your eye. So make sure you are going in with the light hand when you are trying to blend your shades together. I'm just doing a tapping motion, and I won't put any more product on this packing brush, but I'm just gonna go over that one more time so they are more seamless. I haven't done a look like this in so long, honestly. I know I'm looking down a lot. It's because my mirror is right here, and the camera is not too far away from me, but it is hard for me to see precisely what I'm doing when I am looking into the camera. We are going to go back in with that same crease shade we used before, barely dip into Matte Ritual, and blend through that crease lightly. The key here is blending, not necessarily adding more color. We are going to go in with this smaller brush, tap into Matte Memory, which is the matte black shade, and just go very, very closely to the lash line. With smoky eyes, it might be smarter to do your face makeup after you do your eye makeup. I tend to not really like to do that for some reason, because I feel like I always end up having my concealer mess up my eyeshadow. Going in with another smaller brush, I do want to go back into that Soothe Transition shade just to blend out this lower lash line a little bit more. We don't want it to be too harsh. I feel like I went a little bit too far in on this eye, and I know black is kind of scary because it can be a little bit unforgiving, but what I'm going to do is going with Aura, which is the matte shade. It's not completely stark white, but it is kind of cream, and I'm just going to kind of lightly brush that along the lower inner half of my eye just to make sure I didn't bring the black too far in. Last, I don't know where that came from. I ain't sick. Not sick. Lastly, we are going to go back in with Matte Memory and just lightly tap that right in the outer V of the eye. I want to deepen that outer corner as much as possible because I am trying to make this dramatic. I just really love this Tati palette. I'm working with literally black right now, and I have barely any fallout on my face. Everything's super blendable. Honestly, if you are going to spend some money on a palette, I suggest you buy the Tati palette whenever it's in stock, because it's a great one, and I can't wait till she releases more palettes, because I probably will buy them however she does it. Now for the star of the show. This is what makes the look kind of crazy. So I am going to go in with Aura, which is right here. This is kind of silvery, gold, pink, and blue all at the same time. I wonder if I put it, oh, there you go. So really fun shade that I think will complement my outfit really well, and it's gonna be the staple of my look. So when I originally watched Tati's release video, she says that these glitter shades are literally glitter, so they aren't going to perform as well when you use them on a brush as opposed to using them with your finger. So I am just going to go in with my clean finger right here. I don't have anything on it. Do a little swirl. That's what it looks like on my finger, just barely tapping in there a few times. And I'm going now to pop that on my lid. Just pressing where I want that glitter shade. This is the one in the palette that may fall out under your eyes, so if you need to tilt your head back a little bit when you're doing this, I suggest you do so. I'm kind of out of my light right now, but as you guys can see, this is the difference between the two sides. This side has the glitter on it, and it's definitely the showstopper. So we are going to wear these wigs and glittery outfits on Friday night, and I actually arranged for a private chef that works in the Palm Springs area to come cook for us. I very rarely have a 5-course meal, and so I'm super stoked about that. And everything for the Bachelorette is a surprise for Alyssa, so I'm hoping she'll be really excited about that. As you guys can see, I really packed on that glitter. I really just wanted it to be the star of the show, and honestly, with this glitter, how can you really not be the star of the show? I'm gonna kind of turn both sides in and out of the light so you guys can see. But I am going to take this shade that I used all the blacks on and just kind of didn't add any other product or anything, just kind of go back over the outer corner of my eye. I was very careful not to put a bunch of glitter on the outer corner because I still wanted to keep that smoky effect and not disrupt it. Alright, I think my eyeshadow is pretty much done. I just want to go ahead and do some winged eyeliner to make it a bit more dramatic and add some mascara, and we will be right back. Alright, this is the finished look. I did throw on some winged liner and mascara. I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil for my winged eyeliner. I'm not a huge fan of liquid liners, so I just use this in a super tiny angled brush to do my wing liner, and sometimes I pop on some matte black eyeshadow on top of it to set that in place. I did use Tati's Memory because it is probably one of the best matte blacks you will ever use in your life, and it's super blendable, so super forgiving if you guys make mistakes. I make a lot of them. I'm not any professional. I just enjoy doing makeup, and I feel like I do it okay. Enough to show you how. I'm awkward. Normally I would throw on some lashes if I was going this dramatic. I have some lashes in my bathroom, but I am going to go to dinner in a bit, so I just didn't want to throw them on and waste a pair. I think I've said this on this channel before, but I don't really like wearing fake eyelashes on the daily. I think they're a little heavy. More power to you if that's your thing, girl, but I just don't like doing that every single day. But if I am going out, if I am going to a party, I'll toss them on if I feel like it, and I especially will with this dramatic look to go with my sparkles. I almost forgot the best part of showing you guys my finished look, so let me go get that on now. Alright, we zoomed you back out. Here she is. I got her off Amazon. I will link it down below, but that is the color I am going with for my wig, which is why I thought a silver neutral smoky eye would probably be the best, but here we go. Whew. Looking good. It's like has a hole in the top. Ooh. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. She's looking cute. Lunch lady fashion. Bring it back. All right. There she is. How do I look in blue? Should I dye my hair this color? Not gonna happen. Never would. But I think it's fun for especially a wig party. I can get a lot of use out of it. Definitely wouldn't wear this out normally on the daily. More power to you guys if you guys are that free with your looks. But this works perfectly. It's kind of actually making me want to cut my real hair like this. But yeah, this is the finished look. Alrighty guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this silvery smoky eye look that I'm going to wear this upcoming weekend with this sparkly outfit and this blue wig. I had fun filming this. Now it's time for me to go wash all my makeup off because I don't want to be this crazy going to dinner on the day-to-day. I know that during this time it may seem like there's not much to look forward to, probably not many things for you guys to wear this sparkly of a makeup look to, but I hope and I pray that we will get through this pandemic soon and there will be many things for you guys to do your full faces of makeup for and maybe even recreate this look. So I hope this video was useful for you guys. Make sure that you like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That was my laundry. Gotta change it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on my post notifications. Bring that bell icon so you guys can be notified of when I upload my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!